maybe that just means Wildlings are a little more serious. I think Lynn Kirkpatrick doing a little shimmy of some sort.
Yeah. As ref Dalton McKenzie calls them in. Coin flip to decide who gets to pick the throwing order.
Yeah, so Captain Lauren Dwyer on the Wildlings side. Captain Lynn Kirkpatrick on the Valkyrie side. We're going to get away and see who the stronger team from Ontario is, at least in this match. We have the mostly Toronto crew with the mostly Ottawa crew. Always a good friendly rivalry between those groups.
I would imagine.
Toronto the bigger dodgeball hub, but Ottawa just as intense with an awful lot of top-tier talent. And I'm not sure what the delay is. I'm sure we're about to start, but... Oh yeah, there we go. Still not sure what the delay was, but here we are. Oh, Ewan couldn't quite find that ball that Ness released, so...
It's unfortunate.
Close call, but no ball.
Early up for the Wildlings. And they're calling the double, too, I think.
Bad bounce for Wildlings to start things off, as James is tagged out as well. There we see a throw from Cooper. That one missing. Shots being called. I think Abu Risk maybe making the call out of the left side. That shot bouncing low. Gray coming up with pressure. Cooper on the other side. Ness with the shot call, but Gray the one to take. Missing Abu Risk a little bit low.
Up to the Wildlings to throw now. See Curry releasing it?
Yeah, she kind of rolls out her shoulder. Maybe didn't release that one quite the way she wanted. I mean, it's the end of a long day. She could be feeling it too.
Yeah.
Kirkpatrick had some zip on that, but it goes a little high. And now toward Gray, who's just kind of casually ready to block it. Dwyer offering some words of encouragement to Curry beside her. And there we see a shot toward Flanagan missing. CB Wong in the right side for Wildlings taking that shot. A little bit slow pace to start here.
Teams just feeling each other out.
Curry with a block on the shot from Flanagan. Curry is pretty hard to hit. She's a very good blocker. And she tags out Kirkpatrick. Curry no slouch in the throw. See, she's still, maybe she's happier with that throw, but still going through her throwing motion, ball or not. Cooper threatening before Wildlings are set up. Ness gets hit in the knee. She tries to jump a bit. Abu Risk with the block on the shot from Gray. Gray going to try and track down a ball behind her. That goes out of bounds. And I think Dwyer tagged out.
Yeah, Wildlings down to 2 now. The Valkyrie's 4.
Yeah, Curry and Abu Risk both fully capable of making some catches and getting back some help, but we'll see if Valkyrie even gives them the chance. Presenti now in the middle, making the call. The call is for her to throw. Abu Risk the target. She elects to let go as well. And no damage done so far on that exchange. And it's Gray that time finding the mark on Abu Risk. It'll be down to Claire Curry to try and hold her team in the running for the first point of the match. And we see the shot toward Gray. Now Valkyrie going to be patient, going to set up again on offense.
Present. See some of the blocking from Curry we're talking about.
Yeah, she's going very low. Looks like she couldn't quite get those balls in that second one coming in, so Valkyrie go up 1-0. Some good arms on both teams. And you don't need only arms, but it definitely helps to have at least a couple of good ones.
And slightly shorter courts in women's too. Strong arms really go far.
And Jocelyn Taylor, speaking of good arms, Taylor has a fantastic windmill throw. We've seen a few of those, but I think Taylor, one of the scariest I've seen. She gets hit out there, doesn't really get a chance to use it.
Yeah, it was a very unfortunate start for Valkyries there. They actually kind of messed up the rush and lost all the balls.
Presenti hit as well. Taylor's father has been pitching and coaching pitching for decades, I believe. And I think he taught his daughter a lot. And she, her dad's a pretty good dodgeball player, but she is on another level.
Yeah.
I believe she was on Team Canada a few years ago. Oh, as Gray gets hit out. Taylor making a play to come back and represent the country once again. Burton blocking the first one, but gets tagged by the second one. Oh, I think Connor Cooper was hoping that that was Flanagan, would be able to catch that ball that popped up, but no such luck. And this time Wildlings in control, threatening to tie this match up at 1.
On Valkyries now.
And we see Ness throwing, missing look. And this time it's Look making the calls. And we see a shot from Wong on the right. And you see Look shifted over to the right side where their player had just thrown the ball to protect her and then defer the ball. Ooh, Ewan getting hit out there.
Yeah. The Wildlings are doing a fantastic job of protecting their players where they can.
Yeah, good, smart defensive play as they back up after taking shots. Ness blocking low there. Yeah, when people get used to this style, the default thing to do is just drop the balls back to your corners. They're usually supposed to be your players who protect your other players, but I think Wong hit out as well. Flanagan on the mark. Yeah, it's not always, you don't always have a good moment to pass back to your corner without leaving both of you exposed, so.
You can help them get back into position before you pass it off, and it's much safer.
And
Abu Risk up at the line going for the catch.
Abu Risk great confident, but it's tough.
Yeah.
That was, I think, the third ball that went her way. Eventually one of those was pretty likely to hit her. And Valkyrie bringing this back, 2-on-2. And Dwyer tagged in the foot, yeah. Flanagan doing work with her throw. Jocelyn Luke, I'm predicting a catch, yep. Which makes it easy to make that prediction come true.
And she gets it.
Yep. She loves to look for that catch when she's the last one left, and she makes Ness. Wish she hadn't thrown that quite where she did.
Yeah.
Burton
back in.
Burton's got a scary throw, so accurate. Speaking of.
There it is.
So I think Wildlings made it a little harder on themselves than they would have liked, but they tie it up. I don't think the Fury hot pink shorts are matching the Valkyrie jersey. Andrew Sick is wearing that combo on the right side as a ball retriever. I still like the hot pink shorts, though.
Never complain about them.
Here we go. See who can take the go-ahead points.
There's that windmill throw on Burton.
Yeah, Taylor, so good with that throw. Such a good release. So consistent with it, too. Something I can't say about my windmill throw. Actually, the O'Quinns and Kenley Croft did a windmill throw clinic in Toronto over the past summer, yeah. Which was very helpful. A bit of a fundraiser for the national team. Also very educational.
I imagine.
Gray missing Curry low. Came pretty close to the feet, though. And that shot going a little high as Kirkpatrick goes low. Kirkpatrick, veteran competitive dodgeball presence at the highest level, takes a shot and finds Curry. So the teammates giving the supportive claps. That was a good toss. Gray and Cooper, who've been the most consistent presences in the wing for Valkyrie. And we see Kirkpatrick taking the line, Gray taking the shot, missing look.
Yeah, Kirkpatrick really protecting Gray there.
Okay, you see, she's not the corner, but she's going to make sure her corner stays safe. Now taking the line again, Gray with the shot. Luke goes up. I don't know if she got hit, but she did hit the back line. So
yeah. That'll be an out.
Yeah, so Valkyrie showing enough pressure to make that mistake possible. You see some big fakes. One take, but now Valkyrie's going to come back up. Presenti again calling the shot. She eludes the counterattack. Ewan as well, missed by Kirkpatrick. It's a little bit slow at the moment in terms of both teams electing to play it more controlled.
You don't want to go too fast and take too many risks when you're in this tied situation.
Yeah, I think both teams totally happy to play it controlled. Try and take the best chances they can rather than trying to force things. Presenti taking over in the corner for Gray, seeing as Presenti has a ball. Gray did not, so now looks like the middle player from Valkyrie is pretty much always the one who's calling the shot. That time, Flanagan targeting her opponent right in the ankles. James knocked out. That shot toward Dwyer missing. Ewan trying to capitalize on people's attention being toward her teammate, but could not quite find the mark. Gray lets it go. Dwyer with the block, yeah. Flanagan as well. Counter from Ewan missing. Somehow, nobody out on that whole exchange. And I think we are at sudden death.
Seems like it.
And I think Gray is making the call for her team. I like that rather than just kind of the team just being like, all right, do whatever you need to.
Yeah, calling it out before play even starts. Definitely a good situation the Valkyries find themselves in here. Up 5 players to Wildlings 2.
Yeah, Presenti the one to throw, but she gets countered on by Dwyer.
Yeah, very good throw.
Dwyer timing that really well and placing it right at the shins. Gray throwing and Dwyer eluding. Collects a second ball, but on the other side, Ewan hit out.
She was caught out,
actually. Caught out, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, brought another Valkyries player back in.
I believe that's Taylor back in after getting tagged out early in this point. Dwyer.
Was hit by Gray.
Yeah. So Valkyrie's going to go into the second half with the narrow 2-1 lead.
Very tight game so far.
Meanwhile, for contrast, just over on court 2, which you can see on the stream of twitch.tv/dodgeballpei, we've got Hardest Foam and I think the Saskatchewan team. They managed to cram in 5 points in the first half.
That's the Newfoundland team, actually.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Sorry, I could not read their jerseys,
Eyes
but
to buy.
You are correct. I don't think we've seen Eyes to Buy on the court 1 yet, have we?
I don't think so. Hopefully they'll be on soon.
I know Eyes de Missis, the women's team out of Nova Scotia, will be here tomorrow at 9 a.m. Atlantic time. And Eyes to Buy right before that at 8:30 a.m. That's going to be against Rampage. So good morning. Here is Rampage.
Yeah, that is a wake-up call. Very strong team.
Meanwhile, though, back to court 1. We've got the second half about to start. Valkyrie with the 2-1 lead. Curry taking the shot off the rush, missing Gray. Oh, but she tracks down the catch, yeah. Curry's showing some grips today. And the throw from Burton doesn't quite connect. Burton very tall, gets a lot of leverage on those throws, but also a target.
Yep.
The taller they are, the harder it is to fold up behind the ball and block. Burton's a good blocker, but still, everybody who's played against her knows how good her throw is and will tend to take their chances when they see them to knock her out. Both of these teams obviously know each other. Even if the configurations of the teams are a little new, Curry getting tagged out there, these players have played against each other quite a bit. You see Wildlings coming up, baiting Kirkpatrick to go down hard. Gray with good pressure out of the right side corner. Flanagan with more restrained pressure out of the left side corner. And looks like that shot from Gray finds Abu Risk. Valkyrie looking strong on this, the 4th point of the match.
Yeah, Wildlings on the back foot.
Yeah, but on the offensive, they find Cooper. Connor Cooper, Team Maple Leaf alum. Very strong player for the Ottawa scene. Now we see Valkyrie playing defense. Just missing Ness on the feet there. She does a little sidestep and then calls the play. And going for Wong there and missing. I don't know if you could make it out on the stream, but Ness there signaling to each of her players the closed fist behind the ball. That usually means for both of them to hold, which implies very strongly that Ness would be the one to take that shot. So.
Yep. You see different regions actually do different hand signals behind the ball.
Oh, James hit out as she moved laterally. Flanagan tracked her very well. It's true. I've run into that before where you have new to you teammates. You make a signal that you both know exactly what it means. It's just different to both of you. Wong, who can catch, was looking for it but didn't find it. And I think on the other side, Luke also hoping for a ball in the pocket, but good shots from Valkyrie. They take that 3-1 lead. It's okay. If you and I were teammates and I called a play, I held up a ball, and it was like closed fist but thumb back pointing toward me, what would you say that means?
You're throwing.
Yeah, see, that's not what we that's not what we were doing on a lot of the teams in Ontario lately. Because like the closed fist means you hold.
Yeah.
So the thumb back means you throw in a lot of cases for us.
Yeah, for us the hand signals like are talking about yourself.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Same signals, different meanings. Make sure you talk it out with your teammates before you get in trouble during a match.
Yeah, definitely confused me last time when I was in Barrie. I was playing with some Ottawa people, and we did things differently.
Yeah, and now, still 6-on-6. Neither of these teams quite finding a hit or a catch, or heck, a line violation.
Yeah.
The less common and less fun way to get yourself out. Presenti doing a good job of going low under the throw from Abu Risk. And we see Taylor with a good windmill shot, but also gets hit out. And I'm not sure what happened with Taylor's ball. I think Dwyer did get hit there. Yeah, looks like it.
So that makes a 5-5 in the player count.
Curry throwing. Nice shot across the body, and I think that was a double.
Very strong throw. Yeah. Also hit Kirkpatrick off the bounce.
Yeah, not much Kirkpatrick can do about that if it ricochets off a teammate. Abu Risk tagged out. Wildlings still with the player edge, but it's a narrow one, 4-3. They're mixing up their positions a little bit. Valkyrie coming up. 2 shots on Ness, and I think that was Flanagan's ball, finding her on the shins underneath the blocker. Valkyrie, there's a ball from court 2 coming over here. Doesn't interfere with the play, though. Abu Risk able to pitch it back over. And
nice heads-up play to get Ness there while she was picking up the ball.
Yep, that is a vulnerable moment for a lot of people. Got to keep your head up while you retrieve that ball at your feet. It's even worse, though, if that player baits picking up the ball and then manages to make a catch on you while you thought you were being clever.
I don't think I've seen that one before, but I'd be impressed.
Yeah, I have unfortunately been the victim of that before, but, don't try that at home. It's risky. Gray doing really well to get low and block, coming up to the line, trying to trade with Wong. Wong looking for the catch as she sits all the way down. James avenges her, though, catching Gray while she was still backpedaling.
Yeah, sets the score to 3-2.
Yeah, good and close, as we hoped. Yeah, it's really hard to catch while you're backpedaling. It's a vulnerable moment for sure.
It's hard to do much of anything, really. Even your dodging is sort of compromised.
Yeah, when I was learning to play well-ish, well by my standards, I figured it's better to just kind of stop your momentum and plant your feet and go for the catch if you know you're being targeted.
Yep.
Speaking of being targeted, that one going toward Cooper. Valkyrie on offense. 2 balls toward Burton. Again, Burton is a target.
Yeah, strong arm. They want to get her out early.
For sure. Burton left unchallenged will tend to do a lot of damage. Take out half your team. Valkyrie coming up to the line. We see a shot from Flanagan. Looks like it found Abu Risk. Valkyrie on defense. Ness talking to her team about the defensive play. We see a shot between Ness and Presenti. There's Jocelyn Luke trying to find the mark. Valkyrie up to the line. That shot hits Ewan low. And Wong's shot does miss as well. So Valkyrie still 6 strong.
Definitely find themselves in a good position.
That ball from Dwyer bouncing a little earlier than I think she hoped. Luke showing pressure from the middle. Drop catch looking for it, yep. Oh, Wong.
She was very close to getting that.
CD Wong, I've seen make that kind of play pretty often, but just not quite happening for her in this match. And we see a couple of shots toward Luke, who makes a good acrobatic dodge. And Ness grazed. But that is just the first player down for Valkyrie. There's still 5 more that are going to have to go if Wildlings are going to take this point. Flanagan low, holding the ball. Kirkpatrick coming up. That one going pretty high. Dwyer kind of frustrated at the way that one came out.
Yep.
Does never feel good.
Yeah, Valkyrie's reset and changed their plan. Now they have 4 balls to work with.
And Luke just gets, I mean, she was active. She was trying to do her best to protect herself, but
yeah,
that was a tall order.
Yeah, they invested 3 balls on hitting her and it paid off.
Gray now, lone ball handler. Dwyer looks toward her, but Gray goes low and avoids that. That one toward Kirkpatrick, who finds the mark.
Great hit.
Yeah, there.
Quarter 2.
That was that back pedal we were talking about. It's hard to dodge. Dwyer looking for the dodge there, and there are only so many directions you can go when all your momentum is backward.
Yeah.
Interesting. So this is a pretty normal pace for points here on the Valkyrie and Wildlings match. We mentioned before that we don't often see 10 points in a match, but on the right side between Izabai and Hard as Foam, it is currently 9-1. So we've hit that 10-point mark in at least one match so far today.
Yeah. Those games going quick over there.
You know, Hard as Foam is aggressive. I have not seen how Izabai plays, but a lot of points on the board over there. But in terms of what we've got in front of us, 4-2 for Valkyrie. It's not out of reach for Wildlings, but they will need to get a point fairly quickly. Still 5 members. Burton willing to go aggressive.
Yeah, I think we're running pretty low on time for standard play here, so Wildlings trying to figure something out quick so they can get more points on the board.
Yeah, Presenti hit out, but I think that might have been the whistle for sudden death. So that does mean Valkyrie is going to take the match, but once again, Wildlings can make it look a lot closer if they can get this last point in sudden death. They do have the 5-on-4 player advantage, so.
Yep.
And a ball from court 2 finds its way over.
Delaying the start a little bit.
Keep them to yourself, court 2. It's like the 3rd time. And here we go.
Curry opened that up with a throw right away.
Yeah, a little bit cautious now. Curry gets a ball again from the teammate. And yeah, we see James hit out. Taylor with that windmill once again.
Yep, very successful with it. Curry gets hit out.
Luke with a good fake. Footwork made me think she might let it go, but tucks that ball in at the last moment. Sets up with her teammates. We see Flanagan letting go and Gray getting hit.
3 players each side. Very even situation.
Valkyrie coming up, missing Ewan. Ewan lets go, and I think find the feet on Cooper. Now we're looking at a 2-on-2. Dwyer and Luke against Taylor and Flanagan. Couple of good throws, but nothing doing. And we see, that ball hit the one that Taylor dropped. Meanwhile, on the other side, Dwyer hit out. And Taylor wanted that catch. Yeah, she tried for it. Flanagan now the only one left. And both players missing each other. Neither with the ball. It's taking a bit of time. Flanagan gets squared up first, threatens. Luke looking for the catch, goes laterally and gets missed. Scrambles to pick up a ball, finds the point.
4-3 in favor of Valkyrie. But yeah, you see Wildlings very happy to get that point there. Plus minus will make a difference.
Yeah, for sure. These teams, they obviously know and respect each other. They probably knew it would be close.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to check the standings. I mean, I have no idea how some of this is shaken up. There are a lot of close matches that can impact a lot of things for some of these tournament favorites, I think. I mean, sure, some of you will be tired of hearing it, but pretty much all of the Ontario teams are threats to medal. They've been pretty strong.
Yep.
I think on the women's side as well, Armada is another credible threat to medal. I think Strike 1919 seems very strong.
Very well from what I'm hearing.
Yeah, and the Thunder as well. They've had some really good matches. So
yep.
I think the women's game is